Alright guys, so today I decided that I was gonna do a bit of an eBay video, kind of just a little bit of an informative style video. Hopefully you guys find this informative and helpful, especially if you are a reseller or if you are thinking of becoming one. So this video is going to be all about kind of like eBay banned words, like keywords that you are not allowed to use on eBay. I'm just gonna go over a couple of them. If you guys like the video and you want more kind of just informative style videos pertaining to eBay specifically, just let me know down in the comments and I will try and do those. So there are some keywords that you cannot use on eBay and that will potentially get you strikes from the Vero program. So if you've never heard of Vero, it stands for Verified Rights Owner. So basically anything that a company has trademarked, named, and stuff like that. So just things that they will come after you if you use their kind of copyright type thing. It's kind of almost the same like with YouTube videos and music and how you can't have copyrighted music in your videos. With eBay you can't have some of these copyrighted keywords in your auction titles. So basically, you know, just trademarks on specific words. It's kind of crazy, like even I belong to like some bath bomb Facebook groups and stuff like that, and I remember like back in, this probably would have been in like 2017 when the whole unicorn poop thing was just really popular. Like people were making bath bombs and stuff shaped like unicorn poop. It was just like the new kind of trend type of thing, and someone actually went out and got the trademark on the word unicorn poop. So I remember people who were making bath bombs were so upset because they couldn't use the term unicorn poop to describe their bath bombs anymore. So it's just kind of crazy some of the words that are trademarked out there. But anyway, we're going to go over some of the more well-known ones, but might not be well-known to everyone type of thing. So the first one that I have to go over is the term Velcro. You can't use the word Velcro in your listings because Velcro, the owners of the term Velcro, they're pretty aggressive. So if you were to put that in your listing, it would probably definitely get pulled. Now, while I'm going over these words, you can go to eBay right now and look up that specific word, and you will see auctions with that word in the title. And just rest assured that even though you see it doesn't mean that they're not going to get hit at some point. I was hit with a Vero not that long ago, and I basically got a warning. You typically get a warning first, and then the eBay will tell you, like, do not relist the item. So if you were to relist it, you definitely have to take out whatever word triggered the Vero, and they'll let you know which word that was. So anyway, Velcro, people, like I said, when I got hit with one, it was an auction that was ended. I mean, the sale was over. Time had passed. The person had already got their item and everything like that. So it was a while before I even got the Vero, which is weird. You'd think that it would happen, you know, while your auction or listing is active, but that's not the case. They will still come after you even if the sale is already done and over with. So that's just something to keep in mind. Like, you think you might be able to get away with it, but they might still potentially come after you. So Velcro cannot be used. The term that you're supposed to use in place of Velcro is hook and loop. Hook and loop fastener, or just hook and loop. So basically, if you are an eBayer and you know this about Velcro, you've just come to the knowledge that you don't use the word Velcro to describe anything. It's hook and loop. Sometimes it doesn't even make sense that's what it's called, but that's just a term you have to use because you can't use Velcro. Now, some of the listings, like when you go and you look them up on eBay, some people will have the little TM at the end of Velcro, like up at the top, or like the little copyright mark. I don't know if that's a way to get around eBay flagging you, or whatever bots they use to have Vero find your listing and flag you. But I don't know if I would personally try that. I mean, it might work since it does have like the little trademark or copyright mark after it, but I would tread carefully with that. Just use the term hook and loop and leave it at that. Just leave Velcro alone. I feel like it's like I shouldn't even be saying it, kind of thing. Okay, so the next one is the term onesie. Gerber actually owns the copyright to the word onesie. So I didn't know about this one for quite a while. I learned about it like quite a few years ago now, but at first I didn't know about it. So other terms you could use instead of onesie, since you can't use onesie, would be sleeper or one piece or bodysuit to describe a kid's onesie, or even if like you have like an adult pajamas, like the footed pajamas, like you wouldn't even be able to call that a onesie. So you'd have to call that like a bodysuit or like a one piece type of thing. So it's kind of crazy, but I've heard that one is also kind of an aggressive Vero one. Those two in particular, the Velcro and the onesie, those are the ones you hear about the most because not only is it one of the more popular just terminologies for things and what would come up, but just the ones that the Vero program seems to go after the most as well. So the next term is replica. If you were to go on eBay right now and type in replica, you're not going to get many searches at all. So one, you shouldn't even be trying to sell replica anything that's illegal. That would include replica handbags of like designer purses and just anything that's not actually made by the original company. So do not use replica in your title to describe anything. I think that gets flagged right away. Like you probably aren't even able to list. You'll probably get like a warning when you go to list it that you can't even use the word because they're gonna automatically assume you're trying to sell something that is fake. So don't use the word replica. So two that aren't like super maybe not necessarily well known. Not sure what my Alexa's trying to tell me. Maybe not super well known, but and I don't know, but if you would ever come across having to sell either of these two items. So another one is Kevlar. So this would basically be things that are made with Kevlar. Like there can be things that have Kevlar in them, like gloves, obviously vests, and that type of thing. So if you are listing something that has Kevlar in it, any type of Kevlar, and you want to put the term Kevlar in your title, you have to make it so it says made with Kevlar. So if you're listing a pair of gloves that have Kevlar in them, make sure if you're using the word Kevlar, you put made with Kevlar. I think you're still, you know, able to list those without any issues, but you have to put made with in front of the word Kevlar. There's some really weird things out there as far as like what you can and cannot do, but thankfully eBay is pretty good with that kind of stuff. I mean, they will just, you know, let you know first, like just, hey, you use this word and you can't type of thing, and that kind of thing. Like you'd have to really be dumb to ignore that and then relist the item and not change anything, and that kind of thing. And then if you get hit again, like they can restrict your account or you know, delete your account and that kind of thing. So it's not something you want to play around with, but I wouldn't be overly scared if it ever happens to you and it's your first time with getting hit with one. So definitely don't let this like scare you away from anything, because you will get a warning before they'd ever do anything to your account. And then the last one that I have to really like talk about in this video is the word I can't even pronounce it. Swarovski, you know, Swarovski crystal. So this is another one where if you're selling something that's obviously Swarovski, like it's in the box, it's made by Swarovski. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize. Anyway, you shouldn't have a problem with that. However, if you are listing something that has the Swarovski look but isn't actually, and you try to put that in your title, you're gonna get hit probably that way. So say, I know years ago, people were buying like Adidas shoes and then like blinging them out with like Swarovski crystals, like, you know, glued all over them. So if you would do something like that, you would have to put made with, again, same as Kevlar, made with Swarovski elements. You would have to put Swarovski elements in your title. That way it's, you know, that way you're not like trying to come off as you're selling something specifically made by Swarovski. It's made with Swarovski elements kind of thing. So if you would look up that right now on eBay, you would see most things that have the elements, that's what it'll say. It'll say Swarovski elements, like jewelry pieces and stuff like that. But obviously if it's like an ornament or something like that, then I do not believe you would have to put like elements in that, since it's actually made by Swarovski. So that's pretty much everything I was really going to go over in this video. Just a couple of them. There is a huge list of companies that, you know, have Vero programs and potentially will, you know, go after listings that have things in the name. I do believe 3M is one of those companies, and there's a lot of them. But really, so far, I mean, I've been selling on eBay since 2001, off and on since 2001. So I've been on eBay for a very, very, very long time. And I have rarely had problems with this kind of thing. So definitely, you know, if you would ever get hit with a Vero strike or something like that, just don't relist your item using whatever word it was that got it removed in the first place. You know, and then you really shouldn't have any problems. So, like I said, it's nothing to really be afraid of, but you know, I just kind of wanted to go over some. I mean, if you have ever had any terms that were flagged, words that were flagged, or anything that was flagged or zeroed from something that you had listed, you can let me know down in the comments what that was. But like I said, I rarely have had any issues with these types of things while listing stuff. But Onesie and Velcro are the two main ones to just try and remember if you're listing anything that would require either of those terms. And if there's something that, like, you know, a word that you aren't for sure if it can be used, you know, a quick Google search can usually like net you like the results of finding out if it can be used or not. There is an eBay message board on eBay, and you know, a lot of people in there are really helpful with answering questions about things. And obviously the eBay Facebook groups are as well. So yeah, that's pretty much like what I wanted to go over in this video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. I didn't really know how popular this video is going to be or anything like that, but I just kind of wanted to make a little bit of a helpful video. So hopefully it has been helpful for you. And like I said, if you want me to do any more of these types of just eBay related specifically videos, I can do those for you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.